choker, scrunchie, tie-dye. Welcome back to the 90s. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Before we hop into anything, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And at the end of this video, if you could like it for me, give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you click the bell, you will be notified whenever I post a new video. If you could not tell by the title of this video or how I'm dressed today with the choker and the scrunchie and the tie-dye, then I'm pleased to tell you that today's video is all about 1990s makeup and fashion. So it's no secret that trends from other decades are making a comeback in 2020. So I wanted to go back to the past and revisit some of the most iconic trends of the 90s. So when it comes to a 1990s inspired makeup look, there are 5 trends you definitely want to keep in mind. And these 5 trends I did in fact use on myself today when doing this 1990s inspired makeup look that I have on my face right now. So the first trend is fresh skin. So when I say fresh skin, what I mean is no contour or highlight, because that was not really a thing yet, and you're not gonna fake tan, because fake tanning was not really a thing or that popular back in the 1990s. It was really all about just putting a nice light layer of foundation on, and I did notice that a lot of like celebrities back in the 90s put almost a shade lighter of foundation on their skin. The 2 celebrities that I think nailed this fresh skin look in the 1990s was Angelina Jolie and Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz is who really inspired my look today, but so did Angelina Jolie a little bit. They both pretty much look like they're not even wearing makeup most of the time back in the 90s because they had such a natural thin layer of foundation on. And of course I love this trend because, as you may know, I do love a natural look. So moving on with the trends, the next one is all about the liner. When I was looking at photos of makeup looks back in the 1990s, there was either a bold liner look or no liner at all. And while the eyeliner was bold, it was still very simple. There was not really cat eyes back in the 90s. It was more just putting the black liner all around your eyes and maybe smudging it out or just leaving it as is. In that decade, the smoky eye was really starting to become popular, and it's interesting because I even read an article that the smoky eye ultimately started with a Gucci ad, and it was a woman who had a very messy black smoked out eye, and they called it the Gucci look, and then people started to wear it more often, and then eventually it was just called a smoky eye. At least that's just one story that I found, and I found it very interesting. For my makeup today, as you can see, I did the liner all around my eyes, and then I went ahead and smoked it out a little bit. It does make my eyes look a little bit smaller, which I believe it also did for other people back in the 90s, but we quickly learned as the years went by that this look is not for everyone. And like I said, a lot of different 90s looks I saw when I was researching all about 1990s was no liner at all. And that just goes back to the more natural, fresh skin. So the next trend is all about shadow. Shadow was also pretty dang simple. There wasn't cat eye effect, a cut crease, there was nothing like that. You either wore a very light shadow or you were wearing a very smoky dark shadow, or no shadow at all. And when I say wearing a shadow, I mean a shadow. It was usually like one color. I noticed a lot of blue, a lot of silver, a lot of white, and then the more smoky look. Otherwise, there was just nothing. Once again, a more natural look. I'm telling you guys, 1990s makeup was so simple compared to now. So for my makeup today, I went with, obviously, like I said, the liner is a little more smoked out, and then on top of the eyeliner, I put a darker silver shadow and then a darker grayish purple shadow mixed with that, and I just kind of blended it out all over my eyelid messily. And then underneath where my lower lash line is, I put a little bit of that shadow. Very 1990s grunge vibe. Some celebrities that really nailed this more smoky grunge 1990s look would have to be Cher, Winona Ryder. Courtney Love, I think, is for sure the ultimate grunge looking 90s girl. Next on the list is all about thin, dark eyebrows. In fact, if I had to choose one trend out of the 5 that I'm talking about today, it would have to be that thin, dark eyebrows was the most popular trend of the 1990s. Doing your eyebrows in the 1990s was not as big of a deal as it is now. Brows to me now are such a thing. Everyone's trying to get the perfect brow. Everyone's trying different brow shapes. Everyone's trying so many different brow products now. It's all about the brow. And back in the 90s, the brow was, for the most part, the same on everyone, and it was just a thin, dark line. I mean, that's really what it looks like. I am not for a 1990s brow. I didn't really do a 1990s brow today, only because I actually just laminated my brows, so all the hairs are sticking up, and no matter what I do, I cannot get them to brush down now, so I'm stuck with the thickness that I have. But I did go in a lot darker with the product. In fact, I probably could have gone a lot darker, and you can see that they stand out quite a bit. I'm not even gonna sit here and try and list off different celebrities that had thin dark brows, because it was pretty much every celebrity. But yeah, it's definitely not my thing. I honestly doubt it's anybody's taste at this point. Last but certainly not least, when it comes to a 1990s inspired makeup look, another huge makeup trend of the 1990s, I would have to say the second most popular trend of the 1990s was a dark lip. It was either just a full-on dark lip, or it was a really dark lip liner with a much lighter lipstick over the top. This is a trend that I think anybody would agree really came about in the 1990s. A dark lip is still obviously popular, but it was pretty much all anyone rocked back in the 1990s. The queen of dark lips to me was Cindy Crawford. She is absolutely stunning, and she was always rocking a dark lip, and she looked phenomenal. But some other celebrities that also nailed this dark lip look is Reese Witherspoon, Winona Ryder, Drew Barrymore, Angelina Jolie, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and so many more. I did read on another website all about 1990s makeup trends that a frosted lip was also very popular, which I think Britney Spears really nailed in the 90s. But I personally went with a darker lip, as you can see. I wanted to do a darker lip liner around this lipstick, but for some reason I didn't have a darker lip liner shade to grab, so I just went with a darker lipstick. I absolutely love how this look turned out. It's so 90s. It brought me back to my childhood, seeing my mom get ready and stuff. I look a lot like her, and looking in the mirror is pretty trippy because I look just like my mom in the 90s, minus the choker. She didn't really wear chokers. I got it from my mama. So now that we know all about 1990s makeup trends, I want to dive a little bit into 1990s fashion trends. So it's kind of hard to explain exactly what a 1990s inspired outfit consists of, because there's so many different types of trends that were happening in the 1990s. So yesterday I put together 4 different outfits that are inspired by a 1990s trend, and I did try to choose these 4 outfits based off of as many 1990s trends as I possibly could. So let's go ahead and dive in to each outfit, and I will explain what trend I am sporting. Each outfit will pop up over here, and if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my computer screen to see each outfit and explain it. So for the first trends of 1990s, I chose the slip dress trend. And yes, this trend is still here today. You see slip dresses all the time at many different stores, and it was absolutely perfect because I was inspired by Monica Geller from Friends. She is sporting this cute little cheetah print slip dress with a t-shirt underneath. So I took my cheetah print slip dress that I just picked up the other day from Target, and I paired it with this tee that I've had for a long time. It's just an off-white cream colored t-shirt. And then I paired the slip dress and the t-shirt with a chunky strappy heel that I also picked up from Target the other day. And then for accessories, I paired this outfit with a small little vintage black bag and then also some dainty little hoop earrings. Hoops became popular way before the 1990s, but they were definitely a trend of the 1990s. So obviously Monica Geller in Friends was wearing this cute little outfit, but many other celebrities have rocked slip dresses with t-shirts underneath. It was a major trend of the 1990s and it's still going on today. Apart from the slip dress with the t-shirt, any t-shirt under any type of tank dress or tank top was a major fashion trend of the 1990s. Not only did Monica Geller wear this trend, but Rachel Green also was sporting this trend in a few episodes. And then also Cher from Clueless rocks a tank with a t-shirt, along with many other celebrities. But not just the slip dress was a trend for this outfit, it was also the chunky black sandal that I'm wearing. Any type of platform shoe or chunky shoe was a major fashion trend of the 1990s. Moving on to the next outfit. Once again, this outfit was inspired by Monica Geller from Friends, and that just happened to be a coincidence. I'm not just choosing outfits that she wore, I swear. And the trends from the 1990s that I'm rocking in this outfit is the trousers and the crop top. And the shoe, but I already explained the shoe. She wore pinstripe trousers and I happen to have a pair of pinstripe trousers. Mine are a bit snug. Usually trousers in the 90s were a lot more looser fitting, but the takeaway from this trend is that any high-waisted baggy trouser that goes to about your ankle was a major trend of the 1990s. The pattern of these trousers is not what the trend is, it's just about the style of the pants. And then the crop top, of course, is another major trend of the 1990s. Crop tops really started to come out and play in the 1980s, but I think going into the 1990s, they really started to make a statement. And now it's 2020 and crop tops are not a thing of the past, they're still here to play. And then for jewelry with this outfit, I just chose this cute little colorful bear beaded necklace. I feel like in the 1990s a lot of like kids wore colorful beaded necklaces and bracelets and such other than chokers, so I wanted to add some color with that cute little 90s inspired necklace. Moving on to the next outfit. I love this outfit so much. I was majorly inspired by none other than the infamous Cher. She wore this sheer black long sleeve shirt with a black lacy bralette underneath, and then a leather jacket over that with a cute pair of high-waisted mom jeans, and then a big chunky western style belt. I definitely didn't have this full outfit to the T, but I did what I could and I put together this outfit here. Another trend of the 1990s was actually animal print, which I think I already said because I was wearing that cheetah print slip dress. But yeah, cheetah print and other animal prints were pretty dang popular in the 1990s. And I didn't have a black sheer shirt like Cher did, so I put this cheetah print sheer shirt that I have from Forever 21 with this lacy black bralette underneath, just like she did. And then I grabbed my black denim jacket instead of a leather jacket because I don't have a leather jacket. And then I grabbed a cute pair of light wash high-waisted denim jeans. They're not mom jeans, but they are the closest thing I had once again. And then I didn't really have a western style belt, but I did have this chunky silver belt that I put with this. And then for shoes, I didn't see what she was wearing because it doesn't show her feet. So I just took a big black chunky lace-up shoe that looks a lot like a Doc Marten type of shoe, which is perfect because Doc Martens and then just chunky shoes in general were a major fashion trend of the 1990s. And then for accessories, I actually just put on a gold chain, which is not necessarily a 1990s trend, so I definitely modernized this outfit a little bit with that chain, but it ain't a big deal. It looks cute with it, so why not? Another trend to take away from this outfit is the denim on denim. And back in the 1990s, they weren't really careful about what shades of denim they were putting with other denim pieces. If you're looking to wear denim on denim in 2020, I would recommend wearing a lighter piece of denim on the top and then a darker piece of denim on the bottom, or vice versa. Otherwise, I feel like it just doesn't look right unless they are the exact same color. So last but not least, this outfit was not exactly inspired by any specific person. It was actually more inspired by the shirt that I'm wearing. This shirt is a total 1990s shirt. I actually got it from a thrift store in Seattle a while ago when I was like 22 and now I'm 27, and I've had it for so long and I've always wondered, like, why am I holding on to this? And sure enough, I needed it for this video. So because I was going full out with a 1990s inspired shirt, I decided to somewhat modernize this outfit by putting it with some grungy looking skinny jeans, because skinny jeans back then was not really a thing. Leggings, yes, but not skinny jeans. And then I went back to the black chunky lace up boot, the ones that look like Doc Martens. And then for accessories, I took the same chunky belt from the last outfit and paired it with this. And then I also have a black choker on, this one that you see right here. And I have to say, last year, I believe it was last year, when chokers really made a comeback, I was so confused because when I was a little kid in the 1990s, I'm talking like elementary school, I wore chokers all the time. It definitely made me feel really old. So that's all I have for you guys today on 1990s fashion and makeup trends. I hope this gave you some insight on how to rock the 90s aesthetic and feel like all that in a bag of chips. And if nothing else, I hope this was just a nice little trip down memory lane for some of you. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, because it really helps me out. But until next time, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye!